What up, what up? We are back at it again with another episode of Sip and Spill, where we create conversations all while sipping wine.
Hello.
I go by the name of Thug Motherfucking Sammy.
And I'm ambitious, always talking shit to Ray.
Alright. Before we get into some mess, I want to first thank all of our friends and family for all the feedback
And the support
that y'all been giving us.
Oh.
Hey, shout out to Anna. Y'all about to figure out why real quick. You know, she a real one. But thank you for everything y'all been saying and doing, supporting and sharing and all those kind things.
It's
amazing.
It's amazing because at first, it was nerve-wracking because it's like we're doing this for 3 months, just preparing. We weren't even actually doing anything. We were preparing for this for 3 months. And then when it's finally here, it was nervous. So when it's you're seeing a new face, you're seeing a new co-host. Mm-hmm. So it's how are they going to receive me?
Right.
And y'all receiving me.
Right.
Thank you.
Well, if y'all haven't yet, please follow and subscribe. We do have a YouTube channel that has the whole entire podcast. So you're going to find that at The Real Sip and Spill. Instagram.
The Real Sip and Spill.
Facebook.
The Real Sip and Spill.
And
Twitter. Sip and Spill 1.
Gotcha. So today I want to do something a little different. I want to begin this episode with a fun fact because I think it's very important that y'all get to know us. I know y'all kind of get to know us, but y'all don't know us, the weird shit about us. So
What's some weird shit about you?
My fun fact is one of my favorite bands growing up was Slipknot.
I love Slipknot. I'm from Iowa, so you gotta understand white shit. It's at the core of me, but I'm really a hood nigga.
Yeah, I was one of those kids who were into emo, screamo. I was a scene kid. I was a weirdo. I used to tease my hair. I used to
have a bump. Honestly,
yeah.
If you look at pictures of me in high school, I had this ugly ass, I had the snookie. I had that shit.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I was really angry as a kid. So those are the kind of music that just spoke to me, the angry, weird shit. So, yeah, what's your weird fact?
My weird fact is that I played the standing bass. You know, the standing bass, there's a cello, a violin.
Okay.
And I played that for 5 years of my life.
Oh, wow.
And I was good as fuck. But when I got to high school, my boyfriend was that shit was lame. And I was yeah, nigga, that shit's lame. I'm with you. Fuck them niggas. Fast forward, I don't even know this nigga now. This to this day.
But do you still know how to play the standing?
No. You know when they say if you don't use it, you lose it?
You should have said fuck that nigga from the beginning.
I should have said fuck that nigga, but when you're in high school, you swear it's forever. You're this is my forever man.
Right, because you don't even know that nigga, and now you forgot how to play the instrument.
And I know, and I could have a real life fucking talent. I could have been out here
You could have been doing that for real.
On niggas.
Getting paid to do that shit.
Paid to do that shit.
Making videos doing that shit. Getting famous off of that shit.
Because people getting paid playing the box on a violin.
Okay. Look at you. You missed out.
I missed out.
You missed
so
out.
fucking much. Because the niggas. Sick of y'all. Putting myself first, 2020.
All right. So you want to introduce the wine?
Yes. Okay. So today we will be drinking Salentine Reserve, which is a Pinot Noir. And some facts about this is that it is made in Argentina. It is named after the winery. This Pinot Noir pairs well with beef, veal, venison, poultry, so anything red. Red goes with red. We should have known that, duh. I don't even know why I need to look that up.
That goes with red.
The alcohol content in this is 14.5%, so I'm sure we're going to be getting lit.
And we're already a little lit.
They said the flavor profile for this is a dry, bold strawberry flavor with some oak hints into it. And so I'm ready to try it.
All right. So while we're pouring up the wine, we're going to get into some tea time.
I love tea time.
So the baby, Jonathan Kirk.
My baby. That ain't the baby, that's my baby.
He, once again, is being a violent black male. What is up with him and being violent? I think this is the third person he's beat up on camera. This is the third person he's physically assaulted on camera.
I'm one of those ride or die chicks. So I'm so what did they do? I always want to believe that he had a valid reason for doing what he did. So what happened?
I definitely believe he had a somewhat of a valid reason.
Okay, what was the reason?
Because she did put her whole entire phone in that man's eye with her flash on. You know that flash is blinding. You know you cannot see shit when you got that flash in your eyes. So his excuse is he didn't know it was a woman behind. Oh, it's good?
It's good.
Okay, let me taste.
It's like real dry.
You want to do a toast?
Yeah, we can toast. Toast to being a bad bitch.
By the way, Ami did a horrible fucking job opening this thing. So there's cork all in our drink. So we're drinking wine and cork.
Wine and cork.
Wine and cork, okay?
It could be a new thing.
Hopefully there's no corona in this shit, okay?
It's going to be a hashtag, wine and cork.
Wine and cork. All right. It's happened to all of us. We've all done this shit where we could have opened a cork right, we fucked it up, and now we're drinking wine and cork.
I'm telling you,
it's okay.
I thought I was going to do better because I used to work at Grace's. I thought I was going to do better. I'm over here trying to show Sammy. I'm like, yeah, because at Grace's, we had to open the wine bottles in front of people, blah, 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 blah. And I'm over here doing it, and I'm talking. I'm thinking I'm doing the damn thing because nobody's really watching me. I look down, and I'm like, ooh.
She was not doing the damn thing, y'all.
I'm like, damn, this shit's way too deep.
I'm in too deep.
I'm dead.
That's what you were singing in your head?
Man, something.
It's okay. Guess what? That wine is dry as fuck.
It is dry. I don't know, but I think I'm getting really accustomed to drinking dry wine. Because I went over to my friend's house last week after, we left here. And I told her, I was like, oh, I've been sipping on wine. So she pulled out her wine. She was drinking Merlot. And I was like, okay, Merlot it up, bitch.
Merlot isn't too dry to me. Is this a cab?
No, it's a Pinot. A Pinot.
I don't know I don't know, but you know what?
Reds are really growing on me.
It's gonna do its job. So anything, back to Jonathan Kirk. So yeah, she flashed her light on his face, and he slapped the fuck out of her. It wasn't even like a little slap. It was a slap. But it wasn't one of those snaps where you like reach your hand back all the way and slap the fuck out of her. It was like a halfway reach and then slap the fuck out of her. Nevertheless, he slapped the fuck out of her.
Damn.
So he apologized,
though.
He apologized. He felt bad for slapping her. He said he didn't know if there was a female behind that slap, which I do believe him, because when you have a flash in your eye, you don't see.
Because like when the cops pull you over and they got them lights, you're like, I don't know if you a cop or if you the ops.
Exactly. You really don't see. But he shouldn't be physically assaulting people.
At all. Period. Yeah. I don't condone this behavior, but I'm still gonna ride for him like he's my own. So with that being said, bitch, why did you have the camera in his face?
Honestly, bitch, what? Because you know how to zoom in.
And not even that. At the core of who celebrities are, which I always be telling Sammy, they're human. And as a human, if someone doing that shit to me,
I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you.
So,
period. And that's on what? That's on period. I'm slapping the fuck out of you.
That's on baby.
That's on baby.
So, moving forward, let's treat celebrities like the humans that they are, because they are not perfect. So let's stop putting them on these pedestals like they're not going to slap the fuck out of you for putting a flash in their face. Let's carry on.
Right. So I'm surprised Jonathan Kirk hasn't gone to jail for this, but guess who has gone to jail recently?
Who went to jail?
A 100-year-old white woman decided for her birthday she wanted to go to jail for the first time.
White privilege.
And I'm like, white people are going white people, because who the hell? Okay, as a black person, our biggest fear is going to jail. Because a lot of times, rest in peace, Sandra Bland, we don't come out. So there is nothing in me that's going to think going to jail is fun. Going to jail is not fun. Going to jail is not
I was in a
hobby.
holding cell when I was 18 years old over weed. And I was so fucking shook. I'm like, I'm never smoking weed again. I'm like, they're never going to get me. I'm not going to be in the system. I'm not going to be a statistic. I still smoke weed, but I'm just saying, it was the scariest moment in my life. And I wasn't even in jail. I was in the holding cell.
Right. Like, jail is horrible. Jail is scary. And jail is something, like, I feel like white people, not that they don't have any problems, but their life is so easy compared to our lives that they make up problems for themselves. Like, you want to go to jail for
Why would you want to go to jail? Like, bitch, sign up for Beyond Scared Straight. They'll take you to jail for free, okay?
Anything else but going to jail. And they actually came in, they handcuffed her, they took her picture, they shackled her and all that thing. I'm like,
Sounds
that's fun.
White. Sounds about white.
That's fun?
That's not fun. What?
Bitch, don't shackle my ass. Only in the bedroom. But anyways, bitch, don't shackle my ass. That's not fun.
Never fun.
I don't want to be arrested. That's scary. That is a horror movie for black folks.
Absolutely.
Get
out. That's a get out, bitch. Get out of jail. Get me out of jail.
Get me out of jail, bitch.
Who else went to jail, bitch?
Who else went to jail this last week? KP. Kenneth Petty went to jail for what? He went to jail for not registering as a sex offender. And at the time, he was 16 years old when he went to prison for rape. He served 4 years, and he is a level 2 sex offender. If y'all don't know what that is, a level 2 sex offender is someone who's a moderate risk of offending again. So he's not at the lowest level.
Here's the question is, he was 16 when it happened. Was it like a 14-year-old? Was it a 15-year-old?
No, the person that accused him of rape was also another 16-year-old. So we don't know what the facts are. We don't know if that was his girlfriend. We don't know if he was in a relationship with her. We don't know what it is. All we know is that he got convicted for rape. And statistically speaking, convicting someone, most people who do rape, they don't get reported, and the ones who do report it get reported,
and they don't get
convicted.
Yeah.
So I feel like there has to be a significant amount of evidence for him to be a convicted rapist as a black man, because he raped another black woman. We already know the system don't care about black women. He didn't rape a white woman. He raped a black woman. So who knows what happened? It could have been one of those situations where her parents found out. It was like, you go to jail.
Yeah. You know? And that's sometimes that's what really happens. Sometimes girls be lying like, oh, he raped me, even though you was out here busting it wide open before you even fucking knew what sex was. Hello.
Correct. And sometimes he actually did rape the bitch. So we don't know which one it is. All we know is he was convicted,
and he did
not register, and he moved to LA in July. So he had
ample
amount of time. I mean, even if you,
but also you got to think about being a registered sex offender. It's not something that you want to be known for.
But you can go to jail for not registering,
and it's gonna follow you. But also, it's just like
exactly because this happened when he was 16. He's 41 now.
Yeah, I think it's old.
So this follows you for the rest of your life, regardless of if he did it or not. You have to register when you move to a new state.
Yes is yes, no is no. Sometimes you might even need someone to get a written copy of saying, yes, I will have sex with you. And if someone is consenting when they are drunk, that is not consent. Yeah. Even though it really is consent, it's not consent.
It's not consent.
In the law, it's not consent. So always make sure that you're with a consenting partner and that it is something you're both not going to regret in the morning.
And if you are a sex offender, fucking register. I'm sorry. I know it's embarrassing.
Because I want to know if you are a sex offender.
I know.
Because if you're in my neighborhood, bitch,
I want to know, bitch.
I'm not in my neighborhood. Not my neighborhood.
Not in my neighborhood. I need to know where you are. I need the dots. I need all the red dots.
And that's on baby.
Okay. That's not even cool. Like, register, my nigga. Now you out here embarrassing Nikki. You embarrassing Nikki because this could have not even been on the news if you would have just registered. It's March, bitch.
Yeah.
You moved in July.
That was like a whole almost a year ago.
That's a whole 6 months.
That's enough time. That's definitely
enough time. More than enough time. And then he was already on the police radar because he got pulled over in November. And that's when they found out he didn't register. So they reminded him again in November. Register. And he still didn't. So that's just niggas being niggas. They didn't follow the rules.
Shit.
So anyways, I'm not a big fan of 90 Day Fiancé. Actually, I lied. I am a big fan of 90 Day Fiancé. But
I'm going to say, we be coming to work talking about, you see what happened this Sunday?
I haven't watched 90 Day Fiancé in a minute. So I'm more behind than you
are. I'm so caught up.
So you tell me about this 90 Day Fiancé thing.
Okay, so I was watching 90 Day Fiancé because me and my mama be watching that every Sunday, faithfully. Well, some Sundays I miss, but I try to make it like on Monday. But that's beside the point. So on 90 Day Fiancé, there was this woman named Tanya. And her... fiance's name was Sinjin.
I love Sinjin.
He was such a great man. He was such a great man.
I want him. He can be my man. Sinjin, slide in my DMs, baby.
Come see us. Okay, so she's really big on spirituality, which I am as well, and psychic readings. So she did a psychic reading with her fiance, and right in front of the reader, she was like, "I see that you're spiritual, and I see what journey you're on. Do you consider this man to be your soulmate?" Mind you, this is her fiance, we're saying. This is not no random ass man she met on the street. This is someone she's been dating for 3+ years. She said, "Is this man your soulmate?" She said, "No, this man is not my soulmate. I've already met my soulmate." This man was so heartbroken. And the fact that it was on national television.
That nigga cried.
He was just he was so frustrated. You know how men try to be men.
Yeah.
His ego was so real. He was just he left the conversation and they did not talk. I think it was for a few hours or days. I don't even know. Because in TV time, they be trying to show you in increments. But he was so in his feelings that
as he should be,
honestly. Because if someone told me that I'm about to marry, that I'm not your soulmate, nigga, I'm not your soulmate. I love you.
What?
But she told him that he was not her soulmate, and he didn't even know that he wasn't her soulmate.
That's what I say.
I feel like this is a
conversation. Was shook.
I said this is a conversation you should have with him privately, so he's not offended when this happens.
Right.
So she told the world that this is not my soulmate.
He
found out when the world
we found out.
So we all sitting there like, this is not your soulmate, bitch. What? You took this man from South Africa, and he's not your soulmate. And she was just going into like, and I already met my soulmate. To add insult to the injury. Not only are you not my soulmate, but I already met my soulmate, but I chose not to be with him.
My soulmate's my ex.
Like that's what she said. She said, I was with him and I left him so I can leave a soulmate. Like, I understand where you're going with it, but you gotta understand the person that's in it hurts their feelings.
Period.
So when I'm like, wow, you're really telling this man he's not your soulmate. So that brings us to
you a bitch. You're not a regular bitch. You a bitch.
So which brings us to our topic of conversation of today. Today we're going to be talking about soulmates and love languages.
Instagram poll to get y'all's opinions. So 73% of y'all do believe in soulmates. Y'all
Good for
believe
y'all.
it exists. 27% of y'all do not believe soulmates exist. Aww. But you know what? I'm with y'all on that. And 70% of y'all do believe a soulmate has to be a romantic partner. And 30% of y'all said y'all don't believe a soulmate has to be a romantic partner. And question, because I asked one of my girls, Chu, I was like, do you think we're soulmates? And she was like, nah, sis. I think my soulmate's a man. And I'm like, girl, why can't we be soulmates? We don't got it.
I don't feel like all soulmates have to be romantic. I can say that right. Like, I believe that there are different soulmates, which I did my research over. We're going to get into later. But my personal definition of a soulmate is someone that is tied to my soul for life.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. It's just that simple. Someone that I know that no matter what I go through, whatever obstacles happen in my life, I will always want you in my life because you're that deeply tied to my soul that you made that much of an impact on my life.
Right.
That I want you there for life.
Right.
Like,
Are you a Tanya?
I might be a Tanya. Not on purpose though. Honestly. Because I understand with her what she's saying with the spirituality stuff and how you can't fake energy. You really can't. And you can't make someone your soulmate just because you love them. You can't anything. And so when I feel in my soul that someone is my soulmate, you're going to be with me for life, regardless if I'm married to someone else, if I'm dating someone else. And I will communicate that. I will communicate, like, if that's a conversation. I'm like, hey, I do have a soulmate. Hey,
it's not you.
It's not you.
I love you, my nigga.
We in this bitch baby
together.
But no, me doing my research, I made some discoveries, and I found that there are 3 different types of soulmates. And the first soulmate is the twin flame. The twin flame is what the cliche, like the missing piece of my life that, makes me feel complete. That's what a twin flame is.
Okay.
And it is known to be your most difficult and challenging relationship that you'll ever experience. It says it's a life-changing experience. It says this relationship is the most difficult because it's like looking at a mirror of yourself.
Interesting.
That is crazy. I mean, that's why I get
it's your most difficult one because it's a
like
reflection of you. Okay.
Of like everything that you have in yourself that you're trying to project or anything.
Yeah.
That's why it's called a twin flame.
Okay.
And they said that these relationships are the most intense, but they are the ones that usually don't even last.
Oh.
That's crazy, right? It's the most intense one, the most intense love that you'll ever have, but it's not the one that's going to be your last one.
Maybe that's true of how I feel about who should not be named.
We will not name them.
Yes, but that's my twin flame.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met my twin flame.
I think that's my twin flame. Because we're just so alike in every way, except.
Yeah, I don't think I've met my twin flame, and I make that very clear every time. I'm like, I love you, not my twin flame, but okay. So the next one is the connecting souls, and this is considered your lesson soulmate. Like, this is the soulmate that comes in your life that teaches you a lesson, which is the one that serves a purpose, as in it helps you grow into a better person. Either if that is you guys having a child together. Sometimes people even marry their connecting souls. Mm-hmm. Connecting souls is about reconnecting to what you know you need in your life. Okay. So it's not something as intense, but it's not any less of a love or of a soulmate, because it's a connecting. It's connecting you to something that's rooting you to understanding yourself better, making yourself want to be a better person. So these soulmates is the non-romantic soulmates. And this is someone that you feel like you've met before and you're not sure if you met them in this life or a next life. This one can be a friend, a parent, a child, or even a pet. which I believe I know you
that last
thing.
thing.
You laughing, but white people be like in love with their motherfucking pets.
That last one threw me off. You said a pet.
It could be a pet.
I'm sorry, I don't believe a pet can be your motherfucking soulmate.
I don't
but
think
you know what? If you believe your pet is your pet is your soulmate. But personally, I do not believe your pet can be your soulmate.
I don't think a pet can be a soulmate, but we cannot negate the fact that some people make their pets their soulmates. Weird shit. We're gonna let that go over our head. Okay. But the one common thing they said, the one thing about soulmates that they have in common is that they make you feel whole and complete in your best self.
Well then, white people, that is y'all's dogs.
That is y'all's dog.
That's y'all dog.
That's y'all's fucking
That's
dog.
my dog. That's my dog.
Me and my dogs.
For real. Y'all will choose a dog over a human. A person can see a dog laying on the street and will pick him up, will drive past a human laying on the street. I'm like, ma'am, sir, no ma'am.
They probably see something in them that they probably met them in his past life. White people were probably dogs in another life. We don't know. We might have to take this out of the podcast.
Can you say that louder? White people were probably dogs in their past life.
We might have to take this out of the
you
podcast.
You did say earlier, back in my racist days.
I did not. I said racist days.
She did say racist. I was so shocked when I heard that. I was like, Ami, why would you say that?
But no, honestly, overall, I feel like you have different soulmates for different seasons and reasons in your life, regardless if that is your twin flame, your connecting flame, or your non-romantic. I don't feel like all of your soulmates have to be romantic, and I don't feel like sometimes you're going to end up with your soulmate. Is it a great thing when you find your soulmate? Absolutely. But if you don't end up with them, it's not the end of the world.
Well, they do say some people here for a reason.
And some here for a season.
Okay? Sometimes there are branches that got to fall off. Okay, sometimes they're leaves.
Because I'm a tree that's growing, and a
tree. I'm a fucking root, bitch.
You can be a root.
I'm a root.
But trees are forever changing, as in the seasons. You know how sometimes they don't have leaves. Sometimes the leaves are brown. Sometimes the leaves are green, and then they always get their leaves back.
I'm a root because I'm always grounded.
You always grounded, bitch. I'm always somewhere else. That's what happens with my spirituality. I'm somewhere else.
All right. So, do you believe in soul ties?
I do.
You do believe in soul ties?
I do.
Okay. Personally, I don't believe in soul ties. I don't believe in the physical aspect of soul ties.
But you have to tell them what soul ties are so they can understand.
Right. So I don't believe in the physical aspect of soul ties, but I do believe in, let's say, emotional and spiritual soul ties. So, the most talked about soul ties are physical soul ties, which is a spiritual, emotional connection you have with someone after engaging in sexual intercourse. So even when y'all are far apart, you feel the presence of that person. And there's also there's different types of soul ties. There's like mother-child soul ties. Yeah. There's twin soul ties. So in that aspect, I do believe in soul ties, because there's some times where my mom's going through something and I feel it.
Yeah.
And it's because you love that person so much, you feel their pain. And there's times where people who don't even care about a parent that much,
and they're still
drawn to that parent. They still love that parent. They still want.
But that's a different like aspect of it.
That's what I'm saying. I believe in soul ties in that aspect, because how is it that you have this shitty ass parent, mom or dad, but yet you still love the fuck out of them? Yeah. You still worry about them. You love them, and you like, oh wait, what is my mom doing? What is my dad doing? So in that aspect, I do believe in soul ties. But physical soul ties, I don't believe. I just believe that's just a way to control women's bodies. No. And two, that's just, bitch, get over that toxic dick. Or maybe that dick's so good it touched your soul. I don't know, bitch.
I know. I hate that phrase. I fucking hate that phrase. But I only believe in that because energy cannot be created, nor can it be destroyed.
Yeah.
So it's one thing that is tangible. Like, it's like you feel it. It's like you can't tell someone how you feel about an energy. It's like you just understand it when you're around it. Like, the energy I get around you is different than the energy I get from around somebody else. And it's like, so if someone is feeding you an energy, you can feel it. So even if I'm not...
What energy do I feed you? Because every time Ami sees me, she's like, you're not excited enough to see me.
Because, the energy that Sammy gives me, she's just like, I'm just here to do a fucking job and get the fuck out of here. But then when we're in text messaging, she talks to me like we're friends. And I'm like, so why when I see you? And I'm like, hey girl, how are you? What are you doing? She's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, it's 3:12 in the afternoon. So if I'm smiling at you, if you send a smile, receive a smile, bitch. That's how I feel. Like, if I smile at you, give it back to me. Period.
In my defense, y'all, people who know me know I am chill as fuck. And the way I feel about you on the inside isn't always gonna.
So is that why you think you a thug, Sammy? Because bitch, no, you need to love me and love me in public, not in private. And I feel like I be disrespected, and we not putting up with that shit in 2020. Y'all better tell them.
I do love you.
Love me in public, not in private.
I do love in public, but y'all know African women, Igbo girls.
Okay, bitch, I'm African too.
We don't express our love.
Is it because I'm American African because I was born here? I think it's because I was born here and you weren't born here.
I don't know, but I just be chilling, y'all.
And I'm not chilling.
And the way, like, I love Ami.
Chill
I love Ami. I just be chilling. So it's hard for me to be like, yeah, Ami's here. I'm just like, okay, what's up, girl? What we doing?
Nah, I'm excited to see everybody. I feel like.
So I am excited. I am excited to see you.
You are here. You are here. Nowhere else. Like, I love it. Like, love me in public. And I need that energy from you. And I always tell her, I said, Sammy, I need your energy. And she always says, what energy am I giving you? I'm like, you're giving me some energy like I can get from a random bitch on the street. So with this energy, I can't do shit with.
Okay, I'm gonna work on being more. I said work on. I say twerk.
Yeah, you said twerk.
Well, no, I'm kidding. I'm gonna work on being more expressive of my love for you.
And that's so funny because that brings us into our next topic, as in love languages.
Love languages. All right, there's 5 of them. There's words of affirmation.
Okay.
There's acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch.
Okay, define that for us. What is each of them?
Okay, so words of affirmation are, stuff like, you look beautiful today.
Thank you, baby.
Your ass is fat.
Hello.
Okay, your curls are chef hopping today. Okay, acts of service is doing something for your loved one. Like me, I think the love language I like is acts of service because I enjoy
gifts.
No. I enjoy doing stuff for my partner. Okay. So, acts of service is cooking for you, making you breakfast, making you a smoothie.
I don't like that shit.
I'll do it, but stuff like that. I enjoy doing that for my partner. When I care about you, I want to cook for you. I want to iron your clothes. I want to care for you. I want to give you a massage.
No.
That's how I love on someone. But that's not everyone's love language. So that's act of service. Receiving gifts, which is my love language.
She's like, I wear a size 5 in a traveling.
Yeah, like it's someone. It doesn't always mean materialistic. It just means like you like it when someone puts an effort to getting you something. So it could be as simple as like a love letter. It could be as simple as flowers. It can be as simple as buying me a fucking banana or buying me Chick-fil-A on your way home from work because you know I fucking like Chick-fil-A.
Okay, but wouldn't that be acts of service then?
Well, it's a gift.
But an act of service still is. Would those be?
I guess they kind of tie into each
other.
There's quality time, which is of course spending time with a person, and there's physical touch, which is that's the nasty shit. I mean, it could be holding hands.
I'm gonna say physical touch is just like me touching Sammy. You feel this? You feel this?
I don't want to feel this. But no, physical touch doesn't always mean sex. It just means holding hands, putting your arms around someone, touching someone's hair, brushing his waves the right way. Okay?
Don't do it the opposite direction.
Don't do it the opposite direction.
Because you're going to hear his fucking mouth.
Girl, brush his waves the right way. Girl, if you need to put his do-rag on for him at night, do that too. All that.
That's an act of service that I'm not here for.
You want to put on your man's do-rag for him?
No.
I would definitely do that for my man.
I feel like I would be at the point where... let's get some silk pillows, like pillow things.
Baby, I'll put your do-rag on for you. Anyways, my love language is receiving gifts and acts of service. Though I took a quiz and it said my love language was quality time. And I was like, that's a motherfucking lie because it's not quality time. I like it when you buy me shit and eat my pussy from the bag. So if you want me to fall in love, just buy me shit and eat my pussy from the bag. Like, that's the easiest way to make you fall in love.
And I promise I won't complain.
And I won't complain. Like, just spread the butt cheeks apart and put your tongue down there. And you don't even got to buy me expensive shit. I love chocolate turtles. So if you randomly give me chocolate...
That made me think of Everybody Loves Chris.
Why?
The mama?
Why?
The mama.
She loves
had the turtles.
She loves turtles?
She loves the turtles.
Oh, remember she used to hide the turtles?
Yes,
I know what you're talking about. But yes, I love chocolate turtles, y'all. So if you randomly
Never had them.
Girl, chocolate turtles are so good. If you randomly give me chocolate turtles, I promise you I'll suck your dick.
Oh my God.
I promise you I'll suck your dick.
You do love me. Acts of service because you got me that Harry Potter book.
Yeah.
Acts of service.
I do like.
You've been showing me that you love me, and I haven't seen it.
Because
that's not my love language. That is funny that I never understood your love language because that's not my love language.
Yeah, my love language is I do stuff for you.
I took the test, and my love language said that I am quality time. I don't care for quality time.
Maybe actually. That's what they tell all women, so we
they
can just be satisfied with
the
bare minimum. They should be happy
bitch,
to make around you.
I'm here for you. But my personal, in the core of my heart, I believe that my love language is words of affirmation because, like I say, I'm so big on energy. I'm so big on speaking things into existence. I'm so big on positive energy and things around me. And so I talk it so much that I'm like, it's an actual thing. So I would say that mine is words of affirmation because to me, my biggest thing in relationships is security. I need to be reassured that you still like me even though I look crazy today. Mm-hmm. I need to know that you want to still put my bonnet on for me and love me when I'm drunk at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Those are things that I need. I need reassurance because I realize that I'm very sensitive. I take things personally a lot. So if you communicate things with me continuously, it makes me understand that it's not an issue. So mine is words of affirmation. I need you to tell me it's going to be okay. We'll be fine. Because I don't like at, 3:19 in the afternoon, I'm over here worried about what fucking Mikey is doing on a Tuesday and if he still like me and if he liked the way my ass look in these jeans. So words of affirmation is my love language.
I just need you to eat my pussy from the back. That's all, y'all. Like, just eat my pussy from the back and buy me nice shit. And I will fall in love with you. I know that's so vain.
You can eat my pussy from the back and buy me shit too, but still tell me you like me. Like, yeah, this pussy tastes good. Like,
right. Honestly, and that's on what?
On baby. That's on baby.
Okay.
I love it. So, do you think that you can be with someone if y'all did not share the same love language?
Definitely, because I believe in loving someone the way they want to be loved. So, regardless of how you want to be loved, if you care about this person, you want this person to be your partner, you are willing to love the person the way they want to be loved. So regardless, if your love language is me sucking your dick at 2 p.m., nigga, I'm gonna suck your dick at 2 p.m. If you want
maybe 2:35, just so you don't think that I'm doing shit for you because you my nigga.
I'm doing shit for you because you my nigga.
Acts of service.
Acts of service. That's just me. I love serving. Like,
and that's not me.
I think it's because I'm the youngest child and I was like the personal slave of the house.
Fuck yes. Yeah. I'm a middle child, so I was overlooked. So I'm like, nigga, I ain't doing shit for you. You come meet me where I'm at.
No, I love doing stuff for my man. That just makes me happy.
I like doing shit for my man too, but it has to be reciprocated. Like if I see you doing shit for me, I'm like, oh, he bought me some shoes. I can buy him some shoes. But I feel like you got to do it first. You got to show me where you're at for me to meet you there. Because my love language is me telling you.
With these Houston niggas, you gotta do that
scams
shit because you Houston niggas. Let me tell y'all a little story that we heard on Twitter today. So there was a man. He was going to meet this girl who lived in Dallas. She didn't live in Dallas. She was flying to Dallas.
Okay. Where's she from though?
I don't know. Okay. I didn't get that part.
That's probably gonna tell you why she flew to fucking Dallas. She probably from the fucking East Coast.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, she flew to Dallas, and the guy she was talking to was a Houston nigga, and he tells her, I need $210 to run a car to drive to you from Houston to Dallas. Mind you, my first thought is, broke ass nigga ain't got no car, because why you renting a car? Although I have rented a car before to drive to Dallas, but I mean, nigga, drive your own car. So, and then why you ask? Okay, anyways. So, to me, ladies, all 2020, we are not giving niggas no money.
2020, we're putting ourselves first.
We're not giving niggas
We're not giving up the standing base because niggas say that shit is lame.
We're not giving niggas no money. And guess what? She knew this nigga for a whole fucking week. So we definitely not giving niggas we've known for a week.
She probably work at a call center. That's the call center type shit.
Okay. So she sends him the $210 for whatever reason. And her flight lands early. She gets there, and he was like, "Well, I'm with my homeboys right now, so I'm about to go see you. I'm about to drive there later." bitch, that should have been the first red flag. Because any nigga that chooses his homeboys over you is a homosexual.
Gay.
Period. So you should have been like, nigga, you better leave your homeboys and come get me. But I guess
that's what I'm telling you. That's that passive aggressive East Coast shit. Like someone from Houston would never put up with that shit.
We would never. We would
like if a nigga told me you putting niggas over me, I'm not even actually. First of all, you asking your niggas for that $210. The fuck? Because your niggas are probably selling drugs and bees in the trap. Okay, so I'm not working my
bees in the trap.
Bees in the trap.
Niggas ain't shit
and they ain't saying nothing. And she married a nigga that's not shit.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay, Nicki Minaj. That was her soulmate, though. She said that was her soulmate.
So
sometimes your soulmate is a convicted rapist.
Sometimes your soulmate is someone that you would never fucking expect. God damn. We're about to go over our heads. But like I was saying, I will never give a man $210 to come see me.
Especially a man I've known for a week. But anyway, so she gave him the money. He had an excuse when she landed that he was with his homeboys. And then later on, she called like, nigga, where you at? Because she's still at the airport waiting for him. And I'm like, bitch, why?
So she's in Uber somewhere. Okay. All right.
So I'm like, bitch, why? Why?
Didn't make a plan.
So he calls her up. She calls him up. And then he's like, oh, I got pulled over by the police. We got pulled over for having drugs and weed in the car. I'm like, nigga, why the fuck did you have drugs and weed in your rental? But that's besides the point.
They probably wasn't even a fucking rental. He probably used that $200 fucking and took his real fucking girlfriend on a goddamn date because she hasn't been on one in months because the dating scene in Houston is trash.
So, anyways, she ends up never seeing him. He never comes to Dallas, and then he's claimed that he had school the next morning. So you're gonna drive.
So you a broke ass college student? Sounds like me when I was in college.
But my point is, you're gonna drive 4 hours to Houston and drive 4 hours to back. So you're gonna do a turnaround. You weren't even gonna be there for a weekend. You were there for like a day.
She probably was coming just to fuck. Let's be real. If I'm getting on the flight for like a few hours. Bedroom boom.
I'm sorry, I'm not flying nowhere just to fuck. I ain't flying nowhere to fuck no nigga.
I don't know. He probably gave her some real big dick energy, and that's on baby.
They've known each other for a week.
Big dick energy. I seen Jonathan Kirk only on social media, but I know he has a big dick, and
Jonathan Kirk also has millions of dollars. So you won't be flying yourself. He'll be flying you
out. Flew out. You're right.
Out. Anyway,
city girl type shit.
She never saw him. And guess what, y'all? He kept her $210.
What?
So, bitch, you got scammed, huh?
That's a big come up. That's a big come up.
You got scammed because
let me meet a nigga for 1 week. Actually, at this point, give me $210 just because. I got weave I want. I think I want a wig. I don't know. We need more wine for the podcast. Like, $210 ain't shit to y'all. Y'all niggas is scamming other bitches. So, how are y'all gonna impress us?
I think that's so crazy that she gave him $210 and he never sent the money back to her. And his excuse was his bank takes 3 to 5 days to send the money. And I'm like, nigga, we all use Zelle. That shit comes immediately.
You can cash at me, nigga, and I'll get that shit in 3 days
that's what I'm saying.
By myself.
Or I can do the instant cash and pay that little instant fee. And period, I got most of my money back.
Hello.
So, ladies, please don't let the niggas scam you.
In 2020.
Please.
We're choosing ourselves first.
I thought we were scamming these niggas. I thought we were the scammers.
I mean, we were supposed to be the scammers.
We were supposed to be the scammers.
Scam life. Scam squad. Period. Scam squad.
Scam squad.
Period. Period.
No, but really though, back to love languages. My love language is acts of service. Not like I know it is acts of service.
It's acts of service, yeah.
And receiving gifts.
Yeah.
And yours was?
My love language was words of affirmation, and I said a step further because I was telling Sammy on the phone. I said a step further that I feel like my love language is music. I feel like if you communicate with me through music, I can understand that way better than if you don't tell me how you feel at all. I need to constantly always have that reassurance that we're at the same stage. And if we're not, I can exit, with peace, with love.
I don't see how music is a love language, though.
I see music as a love language because people express themselves through music. Okay. That's what people expressive.
Facts.
Because Hazley, the one that Hazley, the one that dated G-Eazy.
Oh, the white one.
The white one.
I'm thinking of Hazel E, the black one.
Thinking of this over her head. Okay, but every single time that I hear her music, I'm like, I feel every single ounce of pain that she went through putting into that song. Like the song she made Without Me, about G-Eazy.
Yeah.
When she's talking about like, nigga, I put you on and you trying to play me like I'm not that bitch.
Speaking of that, why does that always happen? How come anytime you talk to an ugly nigga, they treat you like you the ugly one?
Bitch, I couldn't tell you because I put you on.
Right.
Like, nigga, I'm fine. Do you see me? Hold on. Camera crew, high definition. Hold on. Zoom the fuck in. Do you see me? This is 26 years in the making. I'm fine as fuck. Nigga, you are an afterthought.
Okay, that was intense.
Period. And that's on Baby. So,
can we not say that's on Baby? That's on period.
That's on Baby.
That is on period.
I told you I'm writing for Jonathan Kirk until the wheels fall off. Hello. I told you he's my baby daddy.
Where's the baby?
It's coming. Coming soon to a theater near you. But yeah, no. These niggas, just know I let y'all in because y'all served a purpose for me. And not because I actually really liked y'all. And that's what I'm saying about this nigga Toucan Sam.
You know what's funny? How we can say this about men, but if a man
and said about us,
niggas
ain't shit. Because they're not.
Niggas ain't shit.
They're not shit. They will never be
hoes
shit.
And tricks ain't never gonna be shit. Ain't never been shit.
Niggas,
y'all ain't shit.
Niggas is bitches and hoes at this point. Like Janae Aiko said, bitches and hoes.
I wish a man would say, I only talk to you because no, nigga, what?
I know. I'd be like, so you used me like I used you? The conspiracy.
We're some hypocritical ass bitches.
We are. And I'm okay with that.
Oh my gosh, but
I'm okay with that.
It's okay. You know what? I am okay with my hypocrisy because.
But the thing is, if you tell me you're using me for a certain purpose, I can respect that way more than us thinking that we're leading somewhere beautiful.
Yeah.
Like you taking me to the river. We gonna drink from the fucking river together. We're gonna enjoy the scenery together. If you tell me some shit, like if you feed me a lie, I'm more willing to hate you than if you just tell me straight up like, yeah, right now we fucking, or yeah, right now we not where we need to be. I feel like I need someone, like I said, my love language is words of affirmation. I need you to tell me what the fuck I'm getting myself into.
Yeah.
So I can have the decision. I can go in there logically. But if I'm going, because we are very emotional. We're not logical. Mm-hmm. We're not.
No, I believe we're logical too. But honestly, I don't take away my right to choose.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if you're going to tell me straight up this is what we're doing and that's what it is, you give me the decision to either fuck with it or not. But if you don't give me the decision to either fuck with it or not, it's a problem with me. And I feel like men do not give us the option.
Men never want to give us an option, and that's what we say.
They want
to
feed us lies. But like, I can see you in the future. I want to be with you. Like, I see some real like potential.
Knowing damn well, you just want to know what this pussy tastes like.
Nigga,
and it's okay.
Nigga, I don't need to know what potential feel like.
This pussy tastes like because trust me.
Guess what? Sometimes we there for you. We there. There's some people like we was just talking about on the phone.
Yeah.
You just want to fuck.
Yeah.
You don't even want to be in a relationship with. You just want to fuck them. And it's like, so we're there with you. So stop fucking lying in 2020. Because guess what? What we're doing in 2020, we're putting ourselves first.
I've been putting myself first.
2020, I'm finally putting myself first.
I'm going back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my best life.
Ain't going back and forth with you niggas.
No.
Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch.
Definitely putting myself first all 2020. Like I said, what I'm doing 2020 is just I'm living my life. Men come and go. I know.
The revolving door.
They are. Y'all come and go. So it's like at this point, I don't even save numbers.
Dead.
I don't save numbers.
I don't save numbers either.
Because I'm like, you here, and next week you might not be here. So
if I save your number, like, I'm going to give you a soul tie.
Yeah, I saved one nigga's number and
shut the fuck up, because he's not a problem. Okay, we're gonna get over this. He's not a problem. He's not a problem. He's just going through some shit. When niggas go through shit, their ego takes over everything else. So we're gonna go over this because we're gonna talk about this man because we'll talk about him after the podcast is over. Because I like him for you, okay? And that's on Baby.
Back and forth with these
niggas. I'm living my best life. Okay.
No, but y'all.
Okay, so Sammy, how important is it to you that that you met or you haven't met your soulmate?
Honestly, I don't think I've expressed this yet. I do not believe in soulmates.
Scam.
You said scam?
Yes, because soulmates are real.
Okay, I don't believe in soulmates in the romantic aspect. I do believe in the other aspect when you say with friendship and connecting ties and stuff. Because that's 100% real.
Yeah.
I just don't believe your soulmate has to be a romantic partner. Because honestly, I think one of my friends, my soulmate, and we're just totally two different people.
Yeah.
Like when you see me and Hannah, you're like, how the fuck are they friends?
I remember because you were telling me, you were like, oh, she would really like this. It was a yellow bathing suit with like a smiley face.
Yeah.
And I was like, meh.
And I know what she would like.
And that's funny because you said it to her and she said she liked that shit.
Exactly. So I feel like we're fucking soulmates, but me and Anna are two completely fucking different people. And you're probably like, how the fuck are they friends? But honestly, that's my bitch. Like that, we have the same soul. So yeah, I
believe in every aspect of a soulmate. Like the only one that I don't really believe in is the twin flame, because I've never met my twin flame. Personally, I have not met one.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, I will never want someone to feel like they're my soulmate to the point where they're the missing piece to my life.
Yeah.
Because I speak so much in my life that I want to be whole before I meet my husband, or I want to be whole before I get into something that's a lifetime worth. I would never want to say, he's the missing piece. Ain't no nigga ever gonna be a missing piece to whatever the fuck. I'm the bag. I'm the bag. Nigga, you're my accessory. And I will say that every fucking episode if I need to. Like, no nigga's gonna ever say, like remember Drake Shot For Me? Bitch, I made it. Yeah, I made you who you were, and then I made it. No. Like, I'm already the bag. You are coming to me as a whole human being. I'm a whole fucking woman. Like, I'm healing myself. I am this myself. I did the hard work on myself, and I'm open and I'm willing to receive a husband. I would never want you to say, yeah, I came into this bitch's life and I changed it.
Oh, hell no.
Bitch!
Nah.
If a nigga ever told me he made me, you're the wrong nigga for me. Because ain't no nigga ever gonna meet me and say that he made me.
So do you believe in soulmates?
I believe in soulmates, but I believe in connecting. I believe in non-romantic ones. A twin flame I've yet met. Yeah. I've never met someone that reflects everything in me as myself. So I don't know if a twin flame is out there for me.
Yeah.
If they are out there for me, don't find me. I don't want to be a reflection of myself because I'm still working on myself. Do not come and meet me because I'm not going to be ready for you. I'm not going to be able to receive you, and I'm not going to be able to understand your love language because I'm in the mindset of like where I'm at, I'm growing. And if you're not growing with me, you're part of the problem. So like they say if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
That's how I feel it. If I meet my twin flame, get the fuck out of my way.
So if you could have a partner, the ideal partner, what would his love language be?
I would want someone, I would say with the same love language as me, but I know it's not gonna make sense. That wouldn't match because I don't want a twin flame. So I don't want something that's super intense and super difficult. So if I had someone that had a love language, what would I want? Wow, I never really thought of that. Even though we talked about this, what would you want?
I would want someone who had the same as mine, which is receiving gifts and acts of service. Because I have no problem buying their shit. The only problem is most niggas don't deserve shit.
They don't.
Y'all don't deserve
anything.
You know, the last guy I bought something for, it was like
active service, and I know. And I remember when you telling me about it. I'm like, that's so cute. And you're like, okay, since we're not talking anymore, should I ask for them back? I said no, bitch. I remember.
Yeah. So it's like I enjoy.
I think I would want someone with an act of service because they would show me. Because I would tell them how much I want them, but they will show me how much.
Yeah.
So my partner would be someone that shows me how much they want me or how much they want to be around me. You don't have to communicate with me because I will communicate it with you. So I'm okay with having a partner that doesn't have the same love language as me.
I'm totally okay with it, but I prefer someone who
I would prefer someone that
I'm good. Like if you're just receiving gifts, I get it because I like receiving gifts. And
I would love someone.
I don't see receiving gifts as being materialistic. I see it as that's how you show love. Because that's how I was shown love growing up. My dad wasn't in my life. He just bought me shit. And that's how he showed me he loved me. So me buying you stuff is me showing you I love you. And it's not even like you be materialistic. That's just how I show I love you.
And I feel like mine would be acts of service And I feel like that's crazy. But can I have two? Can they have two?
I have two.
Of my love language?
I have two.
I want them to have acts of service, and I also want them to have words of affirmation because, like I keep saying, I speak positivity into their life. I need them to constantly reassure me and show me that every day that you're going to show up for me, regardless if you're having a bad day. If you don't feel like I'm the person for you, I need you to show up for me every fucking day because I'm doing the same for you.
Yeah.
You know how to express your love language in a way that can be received.
I let the niggas know, eat my pussy from the back and buy me shit. Period. That's all you gotta do is eat my pussy from the motherfucking back. Spread them butt cheeks apart and lick it. Cause I mean, niggas don't know how to eat pussy. And
They don't know how to eat pussy.
And I'm just like, my nigga.
Eat that cat.
The last guy I was with,
this is how niggas be eating cat. Look, I don't eat cat, but I'll eat yours. Head ass.
Y'all niggas be eating.
Grow up.
Stop licking the vagina.
Like,
you don't feel anything when you lick the little vagina hole.
You need to be hungry.
Stop licking that vagina hole. We don't feel shit.
You need to
lick the clit. Lick the clit.
Like everything. At this point, go to my booty.
Act like you beatboxing the clit.
And just like fucking Kevin Gates said, eat the booty. Eat the booty. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The pussy booty. Pussy booty. How do you say that? Pussy.
Wait.
Pussy. Like eat the pussy and you can eat the booty.
Honestly, I don't care.
Have you got your ass eaten?
I have. I don't care for it.
I like it.
You like your ass eaten?
I got my ass eaten and bitch, I'm turned out.
I've had a couple guys eat my ass. Actually, the first guy that ate my ass was white, and I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, I was scared. I was scared by this white man.
Let's put a disclaimer in here. Like, let my twin flame not be a white man.